It's Rob!
Tony!
And I'm Jeff.
We're in gaming.
And that's you!
Welcome gamers back to the inn. I'm Rob and we're going to knock out the all-common Warlock deck today. This deck is very easy to build, very easy to play, and it's a rush deck nonetheless because it's all commons. We can't really build a Demon Warlock, we can't really build the Molten Giant, Mountain Giant Warlock deck because those require rares, epics, and legendaries, and we have none of that. So like always, deck list on the right hand side. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comment section below. This guide and all of these common cards and mostly everything on our channel is for you guys, it's not for me. I don't like playing with common decks, actually. It's kind of fun. It's a good challenge. But if I had a choice, I'd, of course, be playing with my normal cards. So right off the bat, we got a decent hand. I like how we have Leper Gnome, or Leper Gnome, first, so we'll play him, and our turn. We've got the Archer, which I never thought would be in any of my decks. The 1/1 for 1, deal 1 damage when it comes out, which will come in clutch more times than not. It's come in handy quite a few times so far, so I'm sure within the next 3 ranked games you'll see it do work. Tony was actually laughing at me when I was in the deck. He's like, "You're playing that fucking card." I'm like, "I am. Watch it do work now." So he used his passive to summon his 1/1. This is where the Elven Archer was going to come into play. We were going to buff our Leper Gnome, ping this for 1, and I'm going to say Leper instead of Leper just because that's what I'm going to say. Very sprightly little dude. So far we hit him for 4. We've got 5 damage out on the field. He has no cards and it's turn 2. Very nice start to an all-common Warlock Rush deck. And if you do want to see a different kind of Warlock deck, you can head over the annotation to our left, or on the left side of the screen, and that'll actually get you to our Demon Warlock deck, which did really well. It got us to, I think, rank 6 with it got me 8 wins in a row. It was really nice. So it could definitely probably do better than rank 6. But that's again a little bit more expensive deck, and it's gonna take some time to craft if you don't have the cards. So this paladin, not really sure what he's gonna do. I mean, he can passive again to summon a 1, or so he summoned a fairy. As in a rush deck, we know we ignore everything else and we go straight face. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're just going to attack with everything directly. So it is turn 3. We've got him almost to half health, which is really, really nice. And I would say this game's going fairly well for us. The good thing about this, about playing a Warlock, is you don't really need to worry about your hand as much as some other classes because of the Warlock's passive of sack 2 health, draw 1 card, which in my opinion is probably the best, or if not one of the best hero powers. I think the Hunter also has a pretty broken one. Just deal 2 damage. That's all you gotta do is just 2 damage. 2 damage. That's why we see a lot of Rush Hunter. The passive makes it. Okay, so again, we just need to go for face. You can't forget what the roots are of the deck, and that's just to swing directly with everything you got. So he's down to 10 health, turn 4. If he uses concentration, that'll make me really sad because this deck, yeah, it'd just be bad. So hopefully he doesn't consecrate. Okay, so he Spellbreakered the Leper Gnome. I'm gonna keep correcting myself because I feel like someone's gonna be like, "It's Leper Gnome, it's not Leper, he's not leaping." Okay, so we're going to Demon Fire the 3/2 just to get it out of the way. We couldn't really buff anything on the field, and we can't use Demon Fire to hit him directly because it's just not one of those cards. If you could Demon Fire someone directly, that would be broken. Not only could you do damage to them, you could buff your guy and hit him directly. That'd be a really nice 2-drop Demon spell. But it's pretty much only a monster killer or a monster buffer. So this paladin's on his last leg. His only hope is to pull off like some clutch heal right now or something stupid. Alright, so he's going to kill off my 2/1 with his 4-drop. My Elven Archer will probably be taking out his 4/1 next turn. And it's not you're always going to attack them directly with your creatures, because in some cases, he did get the fucking anti-kill bot, damn it. Okay, it's nothing we can't handle. We'll be able to do it, boys. So, Elven Archer to his 4/1, it just makes sense. You're sacrificing your 1/1 to kill a 4/1. I mean, 1 more damage. I mean, if that's a game changer, then well shit. But we got rid of a card on his field that would have obviously probably killed either the Acidic Swamp Ooze or the Flame Imp, and we got rid of a 1/1 for it. So I mean, just make smart trades when you're which means kill. I don't know how to explain. Just make smart trades when you're playing a rush deck. Not always are you going to hit face, but most of the time you will. I'd say about 90% of the time. So he's down to 11 health. We got 1 card on field. He's going to passive. All right. So we still do have the Hellfire in our hand, the Soulfire, and that was a really nice draw now. So we can swing directly, we can do Dark Bomb, we can Hellfire, and then Soulfire. Yeah, that'll get me game. Sweet. Nice draw. That was a really nice draw. Okay, so heading on into game 2, let's see who we go against. Paladin has seemed to be a really popular deck lately. I'm not sure why. It's not even like they're playing Dragon Paladin because of the Black Rock Mountain, but I don't know. Just Paladin seems Paladin, and I mean of course Hunter, but a lot of Paladin. Okay, so Priest. Because we know Priest decks run a bit slow, there's not really many rush Priest decks. We can get rid of Mortal Coil, Noatron, and Elven Archer. And we got a, I would say, not a really good hand, but it's much better than what we had, because now we can coin turn 1 Acidic Swamp Ooze, turn 2 Acidic Swamp Ooze, and then on turn 3, by then hopefully we'll either draw a 3 card or a 1-drop or a 2-drop that'll allow us to then Abusive Sergeant and then play whatever card we have drawn or have drawn. There we go. And then I believe, on a little side note, after the Warlock all common, I believe it's Shaman, or it's going to be Priest. It's one of the two. So, and I actually think we might skip over Druid and Rogue, depending on how popular these are, because Druid and Rogue decks definitely, there's going to be some hard common decks to build. Effectively, that is. As for these decks, I mean, Warlock, all common deck, not far out of the question. I mean, it's a really cheap deck to run, really effective. Same thing with a Hunter deck, same thing with a Mage deck. But I mean, for the Druid and the Rogue, those decks do take some cards to make them run effectively and efficiently. Alright, so he played Northshire Cleric. Alright, so he played the Lightwell. We're obviously going to get rid of the Cleric. Normally, we can kind of ignore this. Card advantage isn't that important early on in the game against a rush deck, but because he has the Lightwell and those just be healing each other, and the Lightwell does that 3 every turn, we're just gonna get rid of these. And we have some time because, like I said, the Priest deck does take some time to kind of ramp up and build itself up there, especially if he's playing Control Priest, so we won't really see anything till turn 4 on. Alright, so we're going to Abusive Sergeant the Acidic Swamp Ooze, giving it 5 attack, going to kill off the Lightwell, swing for 3 directly. Now we got a nice field going on here. I waste coin because I was the one that goes second, so it's not like he can coin and Holy Nova. As a 4-drop, we might see either like a Pouted Shredder or the Dark Cultist, or he could just passive and end his turn, not really sure. Alright, so he passives for 2. He resurrects the... Okay. Again, he can't really do much. He's just trying to do something. So we're going to use our other Acidic Swamp Ooze to attack it. And we're just going to play the Leper Gnome. I said it right. And swing with everything else. So right now I have a feeling he's got some sort of Holy Nova. They always have Holy Nova. Oh, nope, no Holy Nova. Dark Cultist, nice. And he's gonna heal himself again. Yep. Okay, so we're going to get rid of that 1/2 because it can get out of control quite easily. So we could play Watcher next turn, buff it and sack 2, and it'll get a nice little buff. So attack directly, use our Abusive, kill off the 1/2, and then swing directly with the Acidic Swamp Oozes. So we got him down pretty good so far. It is a Priest deck, so he is going to heal himself back up quite a bit, and he has been. But we're making dents. So he light bombed, it killed everything. Unfortunately, our Watcher went down. His Dark Cultist stays up. He's going to take the double ping from the Leper Gnome. Leper Gnome. He's going to take 4. So we're going to Elven. Yeah, no, we're not going to Elven. We're going to Mortal Coil for sure. All right, nice. We got our nice charge card. Going to play our charge. Our Elven Archer, ping for 1, swing for 3. So we could have used the Elven Archer, which I originally was going to use on the Dark Cultist, but we didn't have to. We could, because we can't use Mortal Coil directly, and we also drew one, which we were able to draw into our charge card. So just be careful in what, like, just because you can do something, there might be another way to do it, like I caught myself in the middle of doing before you go through the play. So he's going to reduce this guy down to 1 attack just to buy himself a little bit more time because he does have 7 health. And I did notice last turn that I could have power overwhelming. I played it now realizing that I had it, but I'm retarded because I could have won the game last turn. So that was my bad, guys. As I was telling you to play smart and reevaluate moves, I actually missed lethal myself. GG, right? Okay, so heading into another game here. Let's see if we can knock it out. Let's knock out this 3rd win. Paladin. Indeed it is. Ooh, Flame Imp. Turn 1 with the Demon Fire and the Mortal Coil. Wow, this hand is looking really nice against a Paladin deck. This is a really solid hand, guys. Because turn 1, Flame Imp, coin Flame Imp. Turn 2, I can either Demon Fire a creature if he plays it, like a Knife Juggler, or some other 2-drop, it can be destroyed, or I can buff one of my Flame Imps, or if he passives, I can Mortal Coil. There are a lot of options with this hand here. We got a really, really nice hand. With the Annoyotron, wow. Okay. So, double Flame Imp, ouch, a turn 1, like, what, like, turn 1 you summon 2 3/2s, like, come on, like, that's so, that's broken.
Put this apple on your head.
So it looks like he did play the Knife Juggler. Wow. Or a Knife Juggler. So we're going to destroy it. Swing for 3, and end our turn. And we got the Acidic Swamp Ooze in our hand just in case he plays a weapon. Got to keep that in mind. We got lucky in our last common deck. We were able to kill the Tyrion, kill a Tyrion, and then Acidic Swamp Ooze, that 5/3 weapon he got. Okay, so from here we're going to Annoyotron, Mortal Coil, one of the 1/1s, and then swing for 6. Hopefully he won't be able to kill my Flame Imp right now. It would take his weapon and both the creatures on the field just to kill the Annoyotron, letting me have 6 more damage the following turn. So depending on what he plays or has, whether we'll do 6 damage or not the following turn. Alright, so equalities, which means he's going to kill one of the Flame Imps. Yeah, because he's going to knock out the Divine Shield, and obviously use one of his creatures to kill off one of the Flame Imps. Alright, so we're going to use our passive. Let's see what we get. Alright, yeah. So we're going to use one of our Acidic Swamp Oozes to kill off that weapon, swing for 3. So now he only can kill the Flame Imp next turn, and we'll still be able to swing with the Acidic Swamp Ooze the following turn, which will probably get Abusive Sergeant to deal 5 damage. Yeah. And we have 2 Iron Beaks. That Sludge Belcher does nothing. Let's silence that shit, make this guy do 5 damage like we said we would. Passive, see if we can draw something nice. Ooh, another Acidic Swamp Ooze. So if he ends up playing another weapon, it's going to get destroyed. Let's see what he does here. Consecration would be very not good right now. Okay. So we have 3 damage, 4 damage. He has 6 health. Ouch. We can passive, maybe get a Dark Bomb, or not. Alright, Annoyotron, kill his 1/1, so it can't get rid of that Divine Shield on our Anoyotron, and then swing for 3 and our turn. So it's going to take both his creatures to kill off the Anoyotron, and that allows us our 1/1, our 1/2, and our 2/1 to deal direct damage the following turn without him killing them. Okay, so we got the True Silver Weapon. He's going to reduce the attack of this guy, so now we just got all 1/1s on the field. He's going to be able to kill off this, and he's probably going to kill a 1/1, yeah. So he's going to be up to 4 health, so we need to do 2 damage next turn. We got the Elven Archer. We can passive, see if we can get something. Overwhelming, there you go. So, power overwhelming the 1/1, make it 5/5, finish off the game, and that'll wrap up our 3 games in a row in ranked with the all-common Warlock deck. I didn't really go over the deck guide because it's pretty basic. There's not really in-depth. There's no combos like some of the Grim Patron deck or the Molten Giant, Mountain Giant. It's just, this deck is pretty straightforward. Just play smart, make good trades. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the section below. If you like the video, throw the like, and of course, if you want to see more, just throw that subscribe. Really helps us out. And remember, these videos are for you guys. So, with all of that said, I'm Rob with INN Gaming. Happy whatever the hell day it is.